Okay. Yeah, we just hit this little patch that said gameplay wasn't recording. We
Yeah.
don't have like an actual capture card or kind of bootleg
Yeah, we're
right now.
sorry for that, guys.
Second part of this little session. What was I talking about?
Talking about like how like the capture card and like how like
That's
it's
not what I was
beautiful.
talking about.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Uh, I honestly do forget what I was talking about. Oh yeah, Darkest Dungeon and Bloodborne, the same feeling that you get. It's just like even without any more failure than the rest of the games, the motif is just so kind of depressing and so strong that
Mm-hmm.
it's really good in giving you that almost that feel of Cthulhu, that feel of dread. You feel me? That feel of like there's something way more important out there. You feel me? There's something. Oh, you got your blood.
Holy
echoes back.
shit! I got my blood killed. It's
You
like
got your blood echoes
1,000
back.
though.
Yeah, not that many, but blood echoes are echoes. You feel
Yeah,
me?
exactly.
Yeah, that feeling of Cthulhu, that feeling of like it's worthless. Like there's nothing else out there. There's no chance out there for you. For me, something about this kind of feels oppressive. It feels like you're standing up against this world of just completely terrifying things. I would say that the monsters in this game are way more terrifying than I feel like the all the other games. There's
I
like
think
something
so
about those
too.
crows. They got that Edgar Allan Poe feel to it. It's just all black and just like you said, it's kind of 18th century. You feel me?
They
Just
try to take another turn
just a
to
really
Dark
strong,
Souls.
just a really strong motif. I will give. That's the biggest thing I will give From Software for their creation of Bloodborne. I do support
Yeah.
them, but from what I hear, I saw some videos on YouTube recently. I didn't watch them, but they were
Serious?
talking about like I watched like Outside Xbox. This is this little channel that just reports
Mm-hmm.
on gaming news here and there. Makes list videos. Guilty pleasure mine are list videos. They were talking about like games you're gonna need now that Dark Souls is gone.
Yeah.
And so I guess they finally made the final rendition, swan song of their series, and they're never gonna, I don't know, revive it. At least I hope not, because there's so many games out there too many series out there that people
Yeah.
that are cash cows, and the developers take so much time making them, and they see that they're making so much money off them, and they just get stuck in that hole where they just make, repeat after repeat, sequel after sequel, and I don't like seeing games get over sequeled, so I would prefer that this ends pretty succinctly and see what From Software can make from that point on. But there's like a whole genre of game that's almost spawned from the creation of the Dark Souls series. Like there's also this game on PlayStation that you can get called it's
Oh shit.
it's like Let Die or something like that, or
Yeah.
something. It's some game I played it a couple times. I think you guys saw me play it a few times. It's Let It Die, and it's just absolutely reminiscent of Dark Souls and the whole Soul series in general. There's some different things here and there because it's made not by Woe Megaforce, but like I think I don't know. I don't know if it was Woe Megaforce and Tecmo and them.
Oh
But
shit. Oh my god, I almost died.
some developer I know I feel made that game,
Yeah.
and it's so reminiscent of Dark Souls, and I think that there's gonna be a whole genre that are gonna try and come and fill that void of success that was left by
But the
by
creator,
Dark
right?
Souls, and I fully welcome that personally. I love seeing people make homages to games that I really enjoyed. Like one game that I would really like somebody to make a good homage to is a really old game I played way back when called Jagged Alliance, and it's a game where you lead a band of mercenaries,
Yeah.
and you rise up against this I think it's like this dictator of a island country. And it's turn based but real time at the same time, and you plan out your movements, and it's just mercenaries, guns, explosions, and just tons of fun. And it's really it's also a lot about managing your resources, your money, your time, and also your militia forces. It's just a really good game, and every sequel or like spiritual successor or rival that has been made up until this point has been absolute garbage. I really did like Jagged Alliance not Flashpoint.
Oh shit.
Or
Yeah.
there was someone that they made It had a lot of like holes in it and bugs, but it was one of those games that I really enjoyed just because it had the same license and idea. And so I'm a really big fan of like of homages and people continuing old games that worked, at least until they get beaten like a dead like to the point where like a dead horse. You feel me?
I mean, I'm a big fan of like anime video games. That's why I love Bloodborne, because like it's like this dark relic like no one will ever talk about. It's like a dark ancient time that took place in the 18th century. That's like based off the dark lore, like Dark Souls lore. At the same time, it's not. You feel me?
Yeah. Let's say, I've always had this issue. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
figuring out the lore behind Dark Souls. I've been watching. I watch a lot of YouTube. You guys are gonna hear me reference a lot of things I watch on YouTube. I watch a lot of game theory as well, and they made a whole series on like the lore behind the Dark Souls series. And I honestly didn't know a single thing about the lore until I saw the videos that Matt Pat made on his channel.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know at all really anything about the game. I just knew about like a couple keywords like Lords of Cinder and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And just past that, I just didn't know really how they interacted at all in the world. It was really just a gameplay experience to me. Like the story itself just kind of gives a little bit of an ambiance to me. Past that, because they're not very forthcoming with the story in the series at all. They're not forthcoming at all with it. A lot of the lore is trapped within cryptic messages and the equipment descriptions is where a lot of the lore is kept actually. I would only figure it out by watching that video, and it's absolutely insane the amount of work you have to put into to try and figure out what's going on in this world.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's genius or if that's just overcomplication, but
I think it's overcomplication because they didn't want the storyline to be so basic. At the same time, they want to be difficult for you can understand it yourself. You feel me?
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I feel like there's no bridge to the point where they even get to let you figure it out on your own part, because it's like there's nothing about it that's easy to follow. You know?
Yeah.
But that's really easy to follow. At least that's just me, and I'm not 100% the brightest bulb in the shed. I mean,
who we say that we are?
Whatever.
Oh shit!
You got crowded by that man
I died.
for so long. Of great success.
Alright, next time on the episode, we actually do something.
On Dark Souls, we're gonna actually do something.
It's Bloodborne, nigga.
Oh, Bloodborne. Yeah. Alright, you guys have a great night.
Good night.